Well, welcome to at Chin Live. We are still in the city of Halifax, Nova Scotia, and I got 48 more hours here, and right now we are actually in a condominium facing the harbor, which you can't see from this angle. We have Mary Mohammad here, and she was born in Nova Scotia?
Halifax.
Halifax,
Yes.
Halifax. And you are right now 90 years old.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
90 and a half.
90 and a half. We will talk, first of all, about entrepreneurship at an older age. Mary, you started a bakery business, a very successful one when you are past 50.
Yes, I was
Can you
50.
tell me more about it?
Well, I guess my husband was a successful scientist, and he felt that he can look after a family, and I shouldn't need to go to work, but I didn't consider opening a bakery was work because it was something I enjoyed doing. And I opened it up, and it was called Mary's Bread Basket, and it was really successful. We concentrate on health breads, and then my customers thought that they could sin a little, and so on the weekends we made the cinnamon buns, and they were just as popular as my health breads.
Right. And this business was going on for quite a while, for 21 years.
Yeah, 21 years, and then, my husband died in 2001, and then I felt I had to do all the paperwork and all that at home, and I felt it was too much, and I did the bakery for fun, and so I thought it was time to give it up.
Okay.
So.
Were there like a long lineup since you mentioned it's successful? Is it was it started small, or was it like becoming a business with lots of volume on every single day?
It did start very small. The first day I made $3.80 the first day. Anyway, it ended up that it didn't get big. I mean, I sold to, I started off with Costco and different supermarkets, but then they would take the bread for, there was a shelf life. And so after 3 days, they took it back. So really, it wasn't profitable. So we gave that up. And yeah.
Right. And it's near downtown, right? The retail.
Yes, it was right down near the waterfront.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mary's Bread Basket, the name of it.
Okay. So you have successful business, and then you sold it after your husband passed away, and you have been living in Halifax all your life, almost, right?
Yes, I was born here. You know,
What makes this city so special to you? Because some people think, hey, Halifax is not like Toronto, where the action is, or Vancouver, where there is a lot of sunshine. But in fact, I went to Vancouver. There's some more rain than I expected, and I've been here for like 2 days only, but it's not as cold and rain as much as I think.
Well, I was born here, so once you're born here, you witness all the different weather, and we are very comfortable here. It doesn't go below -7 or so till January, and so we from January to March is, and then that's about the winter part.
Okay.
So really, it's quite comfortable here, and since I grew up here, I love it so much. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else because my husband studied in Winnipeg. We were living in BC, UBC, and we always want to come home.
Okay.
When the time to settle down, we want to be here.
Are there mountains here, like in Nova Scotia, where people go skiing? I still don't know because I'm next to the ocean.
No, there's hardly any mountains.
In Nova Scotia?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You don't see mountains.
Yeah.
You're really, we are known for our water. This is the Halifax Harbor, and then there's a Peggy's Cove, which is a well-known tourist site. And so, well, mainly the water is what draws the people here.
Okay. Water sports, in other words.
Water sport, or just a feel of being in the ocean and going sailing, and yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of sailboats like when I was in Vancouver. Maybe I should ask one of your friends to bring me to those spots, so to speak. But talk about relocating. Let's say from a city like Hong Kong, where there's been a lot of changes, and there was a lot of action, to a place where it's more quiet. Is it easy to adapt to such a new environment? And what's the best advice you could give to newcomers who come to Halifax, where there aren't too many Hong Kongers who speak the same language? Because I heard the Cantonese speaking population is quite small here, maybe including Canton and Malaysia, around 10,000 people only. So it's not like a Vancouver or Toronto where people can just cling together. What's your advice?
Well, I noticed that the Chinese coming from China, they speak Mandarin or Cantonese. The real Cantonese is only the old folks here that speak the country dialect.
Yeah.
But the old folks have mostly died by now. Like I said, I'm 90. I've gone through, they were my friends, my parents' friends. But now they're all students. And so we noticed that the students from Hong Kong, they would buy these fancy cars. But I wish that they would try to be more part of the local culture. They can always meet Canadians and maybe go for rides, or instead of just being, they tend to be by themselves. And also, this is silly, but I mean, I eat out a lot in Chinese restaurants, and I notice the students, they order a lot, but they eat very little, and then they leave it. I'm not used to seeing food wasted like that.
Yeah.
They should take it home or give it to somebody. But I do mind that. Don't. Maybe I shouldn't tell you that, but that is one of my pet peeves when I see the students.
Yes. Take home, right?
They should.
Yeah.
That we do. Canadians, we do that. We don't like to waste.
Yeah.
And but they're rich. They come with money.
Not all, but some. Yeah.
Oh, most of them are.
Yeah.
I haven't. The ones I've met, they do. They have everything. And so sometimes they don't even pay attention to working hard.
Do you find this city a friendly city versus other cities like Toronto or Vancouver? Are people friendly?
They are very friendly.
Yeah.
If you make a point to meet, but I find that students tend to cling to themselves because they're more comfortable.
Maybe shy.
Maybe shy, but I live in the corner of a university, and students wait for the bus, and so I talk to them, or else. And you're right, I have to approach them. They would just smile or they wouldn't contact you. And then I just talked to them and they were really comfortable.
Okay. These are like students from mainland China or Hong Kong?
They could be from mostly Hong Kong and some from mainland, yes.
Okay.
But mostly Hong Kong.
So the bottom line is don't be shy, just reach out and make new friends.
Just be yourself.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Just be yourself, you know. And I mean, you don't have to put on the airs or, you know, be someone else.
Yeah.
Just be natural,
Yeah.
you know. And Halifax is very friendly, by the way. You know, Nova Scotia, we are known for the friendliness of the people, and that's why people even now with the virus, a lot of people are moving to Nova Scotia because there's less numbers here. And they also know it's a friendly province compared to the big cities.
Yeah.
You know.
This is a very decent sized city, to be honest, and not as cold as I would have thought.
Oh, it's not cold.
Yeah.
Not cold.
Not cold. Yeah. And thank you so much for your time.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.